Hi guys, my name is Emma and today I'm going to teach you how to play the DNA replication and cell cycle game. Let's do this. So first, we are going to go over the rules. So, the game consists of a maximum of 4 players. So these 4 are key players in the replication of DNA, which is why I chose them to be the different players that people can choose when they play it. So for Helicase, Helicase's job is to break up the double helix structure of DNA to prepare it for replication. The DNA polymerase is what builds the DNA and replicates it. The primase is what creates a primer to show the DNA polymerase where to go, and it kind of acts as a guide. That's why it has like that little flag there. And finally, the ligase, it's got a little glue in his hand because it's what glues the DNA fragments together when everything's all said and done. This whole process of DNA replication is all done in interphase, which is shown right here. The game will walk each person through the entire cell cycle. The players will be able to understand the basic steps of interphase, including G1, S phase, and the G2 phases, which include growth, development, and replication of DNA. All the processes of mitosis, including prophase, which is when DNA condenses into chromosomes, which is shown here. 2 centrioles move towards the opposite ends of the cell, which is also shown. And the nuclear envelope breaks up. Metaphase, you can see that the nuclear envelope is leaving, and that the chromosomes line up at the equator, or the middle of the cell. Moving on to anaphase. You can see that in anaphase, the sister chromatids separate and are pulled to the opposite sides, or the poles, of the cell. And in telophase, 2 new cells pinch, and they form a sort of cleavage, and the DNA relaxes back into chromatin, and a new nuclear envelope forms in each cell, which is shown there. And finally, it takes you to cytokinesis, in which all the DNA is now copied and moved into each daughter nuclei, and so now the rest of the cell divides, and 2 new daughter cells are the result. Upon their turn, each player will roll the dice, and then next they will pull a question card. The question cards contain a whole variety of information, including basic questions about DNA replication and DNA facts, as well as different questions regarding the cell cycle.
What is DNA's full name?
If the player answers correctly, he or she can advance to the position of the number they rolled. For example, if they rolled a 4 and they got their question card correct, then they could advance 4 whole spaces. Wow!
Go. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Yay!
But if not, they must remain where they are.
Dinky Notorious Adams.
Be sure to watch out for factors on the board that cause you to move forward or backward. And finally, the goal of the game is to make it through the entire cell cycle. The first player to the finish line wins. Let's do this, guys.